I stood up that day. I was going towards the gate. Of course, I did not have his home address, but I was going with the man that I wish I asked. I was not sure, but I was frustrated. You know, when I almost got to the gate, you know what Holy Spirit told me? Said, you will say yes, but it is my no. And you want to destroy him. Because he said yes for your physical attributes, not for what I want you to do. You know what I just did? I just turned back. I went back to the hostel. I went to cry. I cried very well, and I tried to wait for my mentor till he hears. So one day, after a whole process, I stood up in the hostel. In fact, I was not waiting for God to tell me to go and meet him. I just wanted to go and tell him everything I have received since the last day. He told me it's not I should still go and pray. So when I got to him, he was on duty, and I was like, Daddy, this is it, this is that, this is that. He did not say anything. He kept quiet. He told me as administration in one of the schools of nursing that I would go with him. And he told me he has been waiting on God for a Bible verse. And that was the Bible verse God gave me. And that was the last God gave me, and I was restless. And I told him, and he said I should come with him. He didn't tell me all this until he ministered and finished the ministration, and we came together. You know, I stood and I said, after the ministration, I said, God, thank you for making me go through that process. My personality is the type that will not go through the process because I'm a sanguine. I will be in haste of all those things. But you know, I learned something in that moment. I learned something that dealt with my me, that dealt with my wuru nature, that dealt with my hasty nature.
And that was going to be important for the marriage.
Yes, for the marriage, because I needed to be calm, to be collective, and to be calculative. And so if we keep ignoring the processes, it will always give us it will always not take us to be productivity. I was trying to look at process-based productivity. Now, if we miss the process, productivity will be missed.
Yes.
Because there is no man that wants to make a chemical reaction and miss the process that will get the same end results.
That's all.
So whatever you want to get in your marriage, I think you should wait for it. If you are watching this as a single sister, or you're a married person and you have somebody in waiting for it, can you get a paper and a pen and ask yourself, why am I waiting? Because if you are able to answer why you are waiting, now you might not be waiting because you needed a destiny man. You might just be waiting because I just want to go and have pleasure in marriage. Or you may be waiting for the delayed waiting or demonic waiting. But when you are able to identify it, do you know you will also be able to identify that waiting is a nature, is a generational curse in the family. In your process of asking yourself that question continually, in a point of asking, I remember the devotional we were reading together online
intentionally.
Yeah, that was saying asking question. When my friend wanted to comment, she said, I'm not mad. You know, I was like, of course you are not. Like, because she can ask question for Africa. If she can ask question that if I'm me, I was like, please, that part you're asking question, I've not even thought about it. Yeah, there's no problem in you asking yourself question. Why am I waiting? See, by the time you're able to answer why you are waiting, you will know what you needed for the journey. You will not even know the man. You will not even know the sister. But you will know what you needed for the journey. What some people needed in marriage is just to be psychologically knowledgeable. What some people needed in marriage is to be prayerful. What some people needed in marriage is wisdom. What some people needed in marriage is social ability to have a social relationship.
Ability to even be able to tarry.
Yes.
In place of prayer.
Yes.
Might just be what some people need.
Yes. So God will help us to identify why we are waiting and be able to gather the things that are necessary for us in the journey.
Because actually, marriage is hard work. Yeah, I think we needed to make this clear.
Hard work is not
hard work.
It's suffering. Hard work is not.
Hard work is not suffering.
No.
But marriage is hard work.
It's work.
And you must be hard working. You must have been hard working. Like you must have been hard working before you get married. A lazy man can't make anything work in marriage.
Yes, ma'am.
It can't. And you cannot start being hard working inside marriage.
The Bible said, I'm going to prepare a place for you. That is, I'm going to be.
Even Jesus went to prepare. After, there's a process of waiting. But okay, I know you are coming. So let me go and prepare. So there is a place, and preparation is waiting.
It's waiting. Heaven to be heaven.
Yes.
That you want to build heaven on earth in your marriage. You want to build heaven. You are not building preparing any place.
You are not preparing anything.
You just sitting and praying, after eating, and then you just go to church and bring your Bible down. I'm telling you, you end up having heart on earth. You cannot have heaven that you have not prepared.
And a part of you, a single part of you can't handle marriage. For example, your spiritual aspect of you cannot handle marriage.
Singular, it must be multifaceted.
Multifaceted.
Yes.
Encompassing.
Just your physical part of you can't handle marriage. So if you just focus on the spiritual part, the other parts will make the marriage not working.
It will scatter it.
Yes.
It will demolish.
So you must be balanced. It must be a balanced thing. If you must achieve anything meaningful, it must be a balanced thing.
Waiting that is intentional, that you are doing because you
I know I'm waiting. People are asking you,
what's
happening? Don't tell me because God has not spoken. No.
That one that you are lamenting already. You see, there are some waiting that when you see the person is even looking angry.
It's
battered. By the time you show that disposition that I know I'm waiting, I'm going through hardness, I'm getting tough, I'm getting strong, I'm molding. Something you will now become a discoverable marble. What I call a diamond. You know, I was talking about a virtuous woman. He said, who can a virtuous woman who can find? Because she's too deep to be seen loose around. Something is there's an inside work that has been done over years. Of course, you know about diamond.
There was something I was reading yesterday about that diamond. That you must dig. You must dig. You can't find me.
You must have waited to a level that you know that.
Yes.
You will not find me on it. You find me on your knees.
You know that one said, if you want water, you dig. He said, if you want
I want to say something. Sorry. Someone said something to me recently. She said, why did that a particular person is married? And I was just coming from an angle of, why did that person mismarry? Like the person, what do I mean by mismarry is because the person presently has left her marriage, not because of abuse, but because of her own shortcomings, which are obviously psychological issues. And by the time she was saying, she mismarried, I just told her, I said, she could not have escaped not being mismarried. What a singlehood was spelling out is called mismanagement. She could not have escaped it. This is someone that an average roommate of ours is a threat to her. If you are sick, you are my roommate and I'm the person, for example, and if you are sick and everybody gathers around you, she's sick the second day for people to gather around her. If you buy a clothes, it's not that she can afford it, she buys it. So, if a pressure comes in marriage, she will run away. If she does not run away, she will be psychologically sick. If she's not psychologically sick, she will be frustrated because she never had everything. No matter what. And marriage, like we said, is a reflection. It showcases.
Yes.
One thing I want to say. Everybody thinks marriage are things. No, this attitude of I will not tell them I'm going through pain. Sir, the intelligent people know you are going through pain.
They don't need to be told.
They don't need to be told.
No matter, you can't hide it. You can't hide it. No matter how you package yourself, you need to be
the
safe.
makeup can be hard.
No. In fact, the intensity of the makeup to some people with situations like that shows that something is wrong with you. Yes. And also I want to also say, because some people may understand the principle of waiting really, but some people's challenges might be pressure from families, maybe parents, maybe mothers, fathers, sisters, age,
age.
And they may feel like time is going. Like maybe mommy will call today, so till the brother kokoni, all of
our parents are good at that.
You understand all of those things. There is something I think we needed to learn. Understand the place of respecting your parents, and also understand the place of making them understand some certain things about yourself. Like, okay, mommy, don't worry, are you praying? If definitely they will tell you they are praying. Keep praying. Mommy, please, I don't want you to put me under pressure. Just keep praying. For parents that you assume they should understand.
They understand. That's
Wow. For those that you think they don't understand,
understand.
just tell them, brother, wow. Brother is fine. And once you are done with that call, trust me, devil is coming. Your mind is coming to make you see your life. See? Immediately just get up to your feet and tell yourself, I am waiting. Yes. Wherever he is also coming, waiting too. And when it is time, we are coming to meet ourselves. Another thing about it is age shouldn't be a yardstick. To God does not look at age. Age is not a yardstick.
1,000 days is 1,000 years is 1 day.
Is 1 day. So even if you are 31 years old, you are 32 years old,
you can't fulfill
to him. Yes. So can you please not allow? It's the devil that is getting at you and telling
when
you.
When the devil say, "How old are you?" Tell yourself, "What have I done?"
In fact, I think there was a day we were talking, and we're telling ourselves that. Age. Don't let us say that. Age. Don't let us say that. Age.
Don't say that.
Age is nothing to do.
Don't say it.
So I want to say something quickly. And I am saying this on the note of what has already been released. What have you been able to achieve being alone? What have you been able to What have you been able to gather? What have you been able to cover?
That's not what you
What have you been able to enter into? What have you been able to expose yourself into? What amount of scriptures have you been able to bring to life in your life? It's going to show a lot what is going to be exploded or what explosion you have to offer to generation. I was seeing Pastor Lechi yesterday, and he said from 200 level.
He has been
ministering like a pastor from a college, and I'm looking at the level. It should be like 30 something of, if not more years ago. So now, before and that I'm not sure whether he was already engaged there, but when you look at the stuff is studying now, you can tell.
He's working in the reality of where he's going.
What has been invested. Expose yourself to fire, and you are going to be more pure.
No, my mind is going to someone that is covering up right now, like, I'm covering up, nobody's coming. You should not be ashamed. Let this video find you out. Let this video push you. Let this video make you do 1, 2, 3 things. Let this video make you see. I came to a realization that failure is when you have not tried anything. I've always read it like failure is I've not done anything. That's failure.
It's not when you try that you fail.
Yes, you keep trying. You keep trying. See, when you try, I watched a documentary of a guy that is now a popular documentary. This thing, he does things with travel, NAS daily, and by the time he went through things he did before he got to the NAS daily travel, he will just give you 1 minute of traveling history of a particular country or a particular person, things they identify. You know, I saw what anybody could have called a failure. At first, he tried doing something of 1 minute, 60 seconds. As again, he tried doing a cloth of selling for travel people. As again, he tried doing something. All those things now contributed to make his own image right now. Imagine he never tried those things out. Imagine he just sat down. Imagine he was ashamed of trying and not having results. See, the number of people that are following you does not say who you are. The number of people that are applauding you does not say who you are.
I wanted to even say that don't deceive yourself. Please, don't deceive yourself. Like, see, you can make people see. Like, you can present it to people that you are touching stuffs, but you know yourself.
Yeah, you are not.
See, don't deceive yourself, please. Don't deceive yourself. Even if people are seeing you like, oh, bro,
Stop.
brother, one touch it. Sister, turn back, bury by. No, one touch it. But you know yourself. You know that the little content you have within you that should be building is what you are bringing out.
Food. Your food. You are serving your food.
Like the what you should eat, what should be your dinner is what you are giving out. So when you not exactly, so when you not look at so when you look at yourself really, if anybody else come to meet you for any other thing, or even without even coming to meet you, you know within yourself that you don't have anything. So the earlier the better you start, because God knows you, you know yourself, and the devil knows you.
Now, before we round up, I want us to quickly do something. We are going to do it by. I want to share a story. I remember when I went through CS, and they gave me this local anesthesia. And one thing I just observed is that I found myself in a room of balls. In a room of balls. Like I was just in that room, in my unconsciousness. I wanted to know where I was. I don't know if something got you there. Where are you? I wanted to know where I was. You know, I'm unconscious. Have you ever tried sleeping and you are dreaming and you are trying to know, you like, that's the level of awareness anyway. You are trying to know Iponimo, why? Where am I? What's happening to me? Is this dream? Is this a reality or a dream? Does it happen to you? It happens to me anyway. And in my unconscious, I was asking myself, where am I? Where am I? And as I kept asking, where am I switched and I said, Holy Spirit, because I still have a mind. And I switched to Holy Spirit, where am I? Jesus, where am I? Have I died? Am I? What happened last? And I began to remember in my dream, in unconscious state, that I was pregnant, taken to the theater for surgery. But one thing I identified in that period was that I was in a room of balls. And I want to use the room of balls for you as a waiting sister. So we'll go over everything we have discussed right now. And you find yourself in a room of ball. The first thing you have to ask yourself is that, where am I?
All of this.
Why am I here? Like, I don't know how to say it. I'm a Yoruba girl. Where am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? And see, if those two things bring revelation to you, every box that is rolling around you, you'll be able to pick it. Do you know at those points I was able to pick a big ball? It's funny. I was able to say, that's a small ball. And I began to enjoy that phase until they finished the surgery. I slept off. I woke up back. See, at every phase of life, there is always a single moment for us to reflect. Yes, and I think it's coming to you. It came to us, and that's why we felt the need to share it. It's coming to you in your room of waiting, in this room of waiting. Where are you and what are you doing? Identify the fact that you are somewhere. Identify why you are there. And now we want to go over everything we said. We've spoken about self-discovery. We've spoken about preparedness. We've spoken about ability to mentorship. Yeah, we've spoken about ability to identify why you are waiting. Is it the money first, or is it a delayed one? Is it an intentional delay? We've spoken about working it out intentionally. We've spoken about gathering your stuffs. We've spoken about what other things have we spoken about? We've spoken about preparedness.
Your content.
Yeah, we've spoken about your content. We spoke about the content. We spoke about ability to have the right answer for people that are challenging you. And why are you waiting? Yeah, we've spoken about that. And what else did we speak about? Yeah, we've spoken about all of that. I think we've really tried. We've really shared our knowledge, and we sincerely pray that this is going to stay with you, and it's going to change you. It's going to reinforce you. It's going to empower you. It's going to push you forward. In Jesus' name. Thank you for staying through with us.
Thank
and
you.
God bless you. See you.
Bye.